Happy New Year's Eve. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports for the NBA. We're all dressed up and ready to go. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Paul George.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, Hero out there with MP. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Ware in at the 5 spot. And for Philadelphia, we've got Santi Aldama. He's out there with Paul George. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. Well, Greg, we know tonight marks the end of the year, the calendar year, but we're still in the thick of this NBA season.
No doubt, Kevin. And for teams that aren't doing as well, this is a good opportunity to reset. Leave all your troubles in last year and usher in the new one with a new mindset.
And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. Outside, George. Back to Maxey. From deep. It's hauled in by the Heat. They are tearing through the league right now with 15 wins in a row.
There's a lot of players who will say they don't take notice of a budding winning streak. But when it's double digits, everyone knows. Winning streaks are a lot harder than people think because every single team wants to be the one to take you down.
Miami shooting their first free throws of the game. The first one falls. Jaquez hits both of them. And it's Maxey with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Pass to McCain. On the wing, George takes the 3. It's hauled in by Hero. Now the Heat with it. Here's MP. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
What a finish by MP. He just finds a way to convert through contact.
Maxey passes to Aldama. Back to Maxey. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. The three-pointer off the mark. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
The shot by Adebayo, no good.
That's just the bucket that you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss things.
Pass to George. Three-pointer. The shot, no good.
Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to start the game with 4 straight misses. Look, that's about as rough as it gets. It'll get going soon.
Jordan outside. And here is Hero. Defended by George. 6 to shoot. Here's Jaquez. It's tipped. They recover it. And a wide open look for Jordan. A three-pointer is right on target.
3-point.
MP's got 5 points so far.
MP is a cool customer from 3. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Well, it took them 5 tries, but they showed they can make a basket, I guess.
Pass to Adebayo. Ware kicks to Hero. Jacks up a 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
George passes to Aldama. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Heat leading by 7. Adebayo with the ball. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. There's a good screen. Tries it from 19. And another basket for Miami. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to McCain. Back to Maxey. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. He's got 5.
Nice work on the interior. Maxey looked so composed amongst those trees.
MP against Maxey. Jordan up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Pass to McCain. Shot from the wing. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Left side, Hero. Here's MP. Fires the 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
It's stolen by Adebayo. Outside, Hero. Here's Jordan. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. And Hero the bucket on the assist by Jordan. Hero's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Heat. Pass to George. A 3 ball. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And that last 3 must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
Now, here's MP. 9 points in the game so far. Releases. It's hauled in by George.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against Utah was all business. He scored 53 points, and his defensive intensity helped set the tone. He made sure to involve his guys on the other end. Incredible effort on his part. We'll see if tonight means more of the same. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Here's Hero. After the Sixers pick up 2, he gets that one. Hero's got 8 points.
And when you watch Hero play, it's no surprise he's a gym rat. He can score from any spot on the floor.
76ers moving the ball around. Here's Maxey. Buries the long-range jumper. 12 points for him.
He is getting it done on the offensive end. 5 buckets through 7 shots.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And Philadelphia making a change here. Grimes is checked in. And a new group getting ready for Miami. And here are the Heat now. 6-point game. Now, here's MP. He's tightly guarded. Pass to Jovic. Off target from 3-point range.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's McCain. Here's Bona. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
In a moment here, let's check out the numbers for Jordan. His last 10 games have been exceptional. How about 44 points per, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds? And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, they rely on his production night in and night out. There are times when he absolutely carries them.
And it's the Heat with the ball, leading by 5. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
The bench production was huge, no doubt. A testament to how well prepared this coaching staff is for these tough road games.
So it's Philadelphia now. Heat knocking down the tray. Here's McCain. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Jordan's shot is off.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Here's McCain. Guarded by Jordan. Puts the move on. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on MP. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Miami.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much anymore, and that is converting time and time again from the mid-range.
This is NBA-level physicality, but MP has been prepared for it since his arrival.
The Heat have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And here are the 76ers now. They trail by 9 points. Here's McCain. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Guy's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now, here's MP. He's got 13. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
The 76ers trail by 9. 1:37 left in the first quarter. Here's McCain. He's defended by Jordan. McCain's shot is off. The drive by Jordan. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Edwards can't hit. Miami leading by 11. And then Jordan slams it in.
What did he just do? MP showing some insane athleticism.
The 76ers shooting the ball to the tune of 41% from the field so far. Pass to Grimes. From downtown, good on the three-point shot.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now, here's MP. 19 points in the game. Higgins outside. There's the triple. The shot, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Edwards, no good. Maxey's checked in for Philadelphia. And Miami also making a switch. Mitchell, he's checked in for Jordan. Miami's gone 4 of 8 on their three-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter. Higgins outside. The 3 nailed from three-point land. And the Heat lead by 13.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And so it's Miami looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. And we'll be right back after this. And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. And quite a position here for the Heat to be in. What do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Wing pairing will be Hero and Jaquez Jr. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Mitchell, and it's Ware in at the center, filling out the middle. Philadelphia shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
First free throw is good. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
And you hear, Richard, about players dunking and putting a hurting on the rim, but that iron sometimes can put a hurting on a player's hands too, right?
Oh, and then when you get older, those landings, they can start to hurt too. End of the day, there's a price to be paid for all that high flying and rim wrecking, and it's worth it.
Here's Grimes. His last outing, he had 8 points. Maxey looking it over. Shoots over Hero. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Mitchell outside. Has to Ware for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Ware's got the lead up to 14 now for the Heat.
And what a dime from Bam. He's really skilled at looking for and finding his teammates.
Here's Maxey. And a miss there on the triple. Miami's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. They get it back. And Adebayo throws it down.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
And here's Maxey. He's coming off a 13-point game against San Antonio. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Nice start for him beyond the arc. He's already hit 3 triples, and I'm pretty sure there's more to come.
Here's Ware. Pass to Mitchell. Plenty of space. Oubre pulls it in.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Here's Grimes. No good from outside. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Miami Heat. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball. MP's checked in for Mitchell.
Number 0, MP.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Maxey. Philadelphia.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And MP's teammates appreciate this. He understands how valuable passing is to team chemistry, and he learned it quickly.
The 76ers trail by 15. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Here's Grimes. From outside, off the mark. The Heat have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6.
And that's how you execute in the open floor. Great job by MP to get to his spot.
Maxey kicks to Yabusele. The crossover, the shake, and it's laid in by Maxey. Maxey's got 19 points.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Pops it up for Jordan, and MP throws it down.
You see that youthful exuberance from MP on that finish.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Maxey against Jordan. That's tipped.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Jordan. Over Maxey. And there's Jordan. That's good on the assist by Adebayo. And now it's up to 25 points for Jordan. The 76ers trail by 19. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Maxey. The 17-footer goes down. He's got 21.
Watch out when Maxey finds his groove like this. He'll just keep coming at you and at you.
Jaquez outside. Oubre against Adebayo.
And Bam invites so much contact inside. That's how he earns that trip to the line.
Personal foul. First team foul.
For Miami, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw missing.
And you watch Adebayo, he really has everything you could ask for from that 4-5 position. Not a stretch big per se, and that's partly why he shoots such a high percentage.
Walton's checked in for Miami. Bruce Brown comes in for Hero. And he's good on the second.
And attitude plays such a big role in Adebayo's game. This guy is a worker. Doesn't mind getting his hands dirty if it means getting his team ahead.
Maxey goes back up. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to McCain. Now, here's Maxey. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Maxey's got 11 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, when Maxey gets into his rhythm, he can go all night long.
Now, here's Adebayo. He's guarded closely. While we can, let's have a peek at the league's top foul shooting teams over the course of the last month. 5th on the list, the 76ers.
And they've had a lot of success at the free throw line, converting those at a high level. So I'd look for them to continue to attack the rim.
And he knocks down the first one. Wiggins is checked in for Miami. and he can't hit the second. The 76ers trail by 19. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Sinks the triple. Maxey's got 26.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And here are the 76ers now. Following the score by Miami. And George kicks to Maxey. 5 to shoot. Lays it up off the glass. 28 points for him.
Maxey just completely disregarding the defense because he can.
MP against Maxey. MP outside. Adebayo with a screen for Wiggins. No good on the triple. And it's Maxey with the ball for Philadelphia. It's a 16-point game. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And tonight, I expect them to play better offensively. Try to get some closer looks.
Here's Brown, following the basket by Tyrese Maxey. And here's Jordan outside. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Ona's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Maxey into the lane. The shot's good on the assist by Jordan. 32 points for Tyrese Maxey.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
MP passes to Brown. MP outside. Offline with his 3.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple, but I came into this league as a defender. I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
Certainly, DA is a two-way threat. Now, here is George. Following the miss by Bam Adebayo. Here's McCain. Pass to Bona. Back to Aldama. 76ers moving the ball around. McCain's shot is off.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Is checked in for Maxey. Heat also with the sub. Jovic is checked in. MP has been leading the charge for the Miami Heat. A terrific quarter for him. And now he has a total of 27 points. Shouldn't take him long to get up over 30. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Jungle lead. They're measuring up that shot. One more time. A round of applause for the participants.
Welcome to the half, as we first take a quick glance at the injury report from around the league.
Well, not having Mitchell causes major difficulties. He does so many things for them, and he gives them that explosiveness.
Yeah, he can go on absolute tears. Now it has to be a total collective effort, Jack.
Or he goes on a tear.
Yeah, I was going to say, what college did you go to?
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Heat.
I'm guessing my buddy over here loving it. They were forcing the ball into the paint with excellent results.
Hey, it's not rocket science. I keep telling people that.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Miami leading by 19. We've got George. Also, Santi Aldama out there. And it's Maxey in at point guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
This gives you an idea of MP's potential. It shows the type of scorer he can become.
Here's Maxey. Following the basket by MP.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Basket counts. Jordan's got 31.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Outside, George. Back to Maxey. Beyond the arc. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Outside, Hero. And there's another one for the Heat.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Maxey. Knocks down the 3 ball. Maxey's got 35 in the game.
Recognize the D is closing in. Maxey letting it go.
90 seconds now into the second half. It's Jordan on the wing. He's got 31. Good, nice job down low. Jordan's got 33.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Here's McCain. He's defended by Jordan. Pass to McCain. The 76ers need to get off a shot. The shot by George, no good.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Jaquez finds Adebayo. MP right side. And McCain pulls it down.
but only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Back to George. There's a screen by Aldama. George, no good.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute. Just 1 of 5 from the field.
MP kicks to Hero. Back to MP. The second effort. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Jordan's got 8 points here in this quarter.
You want to get the ball to MP around the hoop. That was a good job there.
Pass to Aldama. Now, here's Maxey. He has 35. Shoots over Hero. The 76ers with another miss. To the paint. Here's Hackett. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now, here's Maxey. Hard to imagine, but the stats are tremendous as he averages close to 27 points a game. And he's good on the 3-ball.
So locked in from range, Maxey almost makes it look effortless.
Now, MP. He has 35. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hero's got 13 points.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And Jordan slams it in.
Showing a little two-way game. MP, that's big time.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. George, no good.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not helping things. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Jaquez can't hit.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Here's Aldama. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adebayo. And the 76ers making a change here. Grimes is checked in. Walton's checked in for the Heat. On defense, the Heat. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Goes up. And Jordan throws it down.
I've got to tell you, the athleticism of MP is really showing off right now.
Maxey finds George. Back to Maxey. Shot to stop the run. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You look at the Spurs. They ascend up the list to number 3 with some spirited play.
And you know, for the Heat, they were projected to be one of, if not the best team in our league. And thus far, they have not disappointed.
And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's now in a tie for 4th most games in NBA history with 40 or more.
He is creating a legacy that will be remembered for a long time to come.
And to pass the century mark in 40-point games and draw even with James Harden, you've got a first ballot Hall of Fame election coming in the near future.
Maxey attacking, and he comes up with the deuce. Maxey's got 40 points.
He's been a bright spot in their play today, but he could really use some help.
Jordan inside. He's covered by Maxey. And yes, it's good. Jordan's got 43 points.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
And it's George missing.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Pass to Larson. Here's Walton. His 3-pointers off the mark. Now the 76ers with it. George with the ball. He's got 6. Maxey, no good. Here's Larson. On the wing, MP. He's covered by Maxey.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. And stolen by Maxey. An even 3-on-3 break. Jordan against Maxey. Wiggins passes to Jordan. Three-pointer on the way. Bangs home the trifecta. Walton's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Maxey. He has 40. Outside, George. Here's McCain. Outside, George. Here's Maxey. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. Maxey's got 43 points.
Goodness, this man is ripping 3 after 3. An incredible display of shooting.
Here's MP. Some solid defense from Maxey. The 76ers shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, Maxey goes hard at the inside D, basically taking away their good options.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Heat?
They're moving the ball around so well.
You got this. You got this.
The 76ers. They're trailing by 26. Guys, what's your take?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
27 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Adams sets the pick for MP. The kick out to Walton. Lets it go with a 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Rick. Way to bring the effort tonight.
MP got the job done tonight, as usual. Long season. Time to grab that lunch pail and go to work. Another month, another award for MP. Good, MP?
Yo, MP, let's go.
Ain't ready yet.
MP, time to set goals for the second half of the season. You ready?
Yeah, let's do this. Take a look. Let us know what you think. I want to focus on road games. If we're going to hit our goals this year, then we need to win in hostile environments.
Ain't no better way to overcome adversity than facing it head on. And playing in front of 20,000 fans who want nothing more than to see you fail is a great way to test your mettle.
Glad you see it, Mo.
Fantastic. Sounds like we're in total alignment.
Just remember, every moment matters. Give everything you've got to this and you'll be rewarded.
They ain't ready, MP.
There he is.
Then please text the word HEAT along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations will respond and address your concern immediately. We look forward to seeing all of you at our next home game. Our giveaway this time will be a Miami Heat lunchbox. Everyone who attends gets their very own. The National Basketball Association and the Miami Heat are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing items, attempting to enter the court or interrupt play, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. 6-6-0.
Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. So a moment now to see the story for MP.
And all of a sudden, his three ball has left him. It's been a rough stretch for him the past 5 games. His percentage from downtown isn't near what it once was, but he's not going to give up. He'll try to get it going here today.
And checking out the New Orleans opening lineup. Murray and McCollum make up the talented backcourt. Zion Williamson out there with Trey Murphy, and it's Misi in at the 5. And for Miami, they've got Bam Adebayo. Tyler Hero is out there with MP. Then it's Jaime Jaquez, and it's Ware in at the center position. This can be a time of the season when it's hard for players to keep their focus, Grant.
Oh, man, B.A., the buzz of a new season is behind you. The playoffs are a long way off. This is when a coach earns his keep, making sure his guys stay energized and focused.
Here we go. And so off the tip, it'll be the Heat. Jordan with it. Checked by Murray, and that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it, and he's been playing some fantastic basketball lately, earning him the Eastern Conference Player of the Month award. MP.
He's made himself the cornerstone of their offensive efforts recently, and he's providing for his squad in every regard on that end of the floor. Scoring, passing, picks, you name it, he's doing it.
Now here's Jordan. Over Murray. Misi grabs the board. Murray against Hero. Pass to Williamson. McCollum with a screen on Adebayo. Here's Williamson. He's off on the layup. Up top, Hero. Defended by Murray. Hero, no good. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Eric Spoelstra had a few moments to share with me. I asked Coach how they plan to limit DeJounte Murray tonight, and he told me we have to match his energy on both ends of the court. DeJounte is a player who can create something out of nothing with the intensity that he plays with. We can expect to see a lot of hustle on the court tonight, B.A.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Well, remember, Hero came into the league as a scorer, and he's only gotten better, continuing to round out his game.
Miami shooting their first foul shots of the night. And that one falls for Hero. Stan, after his 12-year playing career, Willie Green has made a seamless transition into coaching.
Yeah, first of all, Willie Green is a person of very high character. Second, Brian, he consciously started preparing himself to coach while he was still playing, and then he was able to work on great staffs under great coaches, and now he's an outstanding head coach in his own right. Yeah, and unlike a lot of other young players, MP has shown he's comfortable working in the mid-range.
Williamson against Oh, my goodness!
What a dunk! Defying the laws of physics, Zion Williamson.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. And here's Jordan. Hero outside for three, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Williamson against Adebayo. Williamson inside. Playing Phoenix, he was nearly unstoppable. It's not going to go for him. Here's MP driving in. Good on the bucket. Jordan's gotten his second bucket.
Readiness is so important, and the moment he saw his opening, MP was ready to attack.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Murray, and from 16 feet away, he cans it.
Yeah, over the years, Murray has worked to make himself a 3-level scorer.
And so MP will bring it up for the Heat. Boy, this team is on a heater right now. 16 wins in a row, and they've shown no signs of slowing down.
Well, just to be able to be on the call and see these guys in person is a real treat. They've been the talk of the NBA during this streak. The question now becomes, can they sustain the focus and level of intensity? They are looking quite comfortably in control, so it's going to be interesting to see.
Here's Murray, the Heat making their last shot. Williamson looking around, pass to McCollum. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones. Oh, excellent hustle by MP. He deserved to be rewarded with the bucket for his effort.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Williamson inside, hounded by Adebayo. Denied by Adebayo.
Well, Adebayo's a little undersized at the center spot, but he can give you some shot blocking.
And yep, it's good.
I just love the ball movement.
Pelicans trail by 8. McCollum outside. Outside Murray. McCollum outside. From behind the arc. And Hero grabs the board. Miami with the ball. They're on a 15-4 run. Kicks it out to MP. Fires from deep. And they get it back. Missed it. 4 for 7 so far in this one. Pass to Murray. They set the pick, and looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
And New Orleans making a change here. Jones is checked in. Well, Coach, Zion is always must-see TV when he plays. It's his availability that is questioned.
Yeah, it is, Brian, but he's been healthier. And when he plays, there's nobody like him in the NBA with that size, skill, and force.
Now here's Williamson. So versatile on offense, averaging around 23.5 points per contest. Shot clock at 5. And again, no good by New Orleans.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And the Heat making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. And over the last 10 games, these are the league's best rebounding squads. 5th best, the Pelicans.
And over the last 10 games, this team has brought it to the glass. Everyone is getting involved and trying to help one another secure boards.
Murray against Jordan. Murray passes to McCollum. Jones with the ball. Williamson outside. 6 on the shot clock. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Murray, no good.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
And there's Jordan on the assist from Jaquez. Jordan's got 12.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Pelicans trail by 12. Now here's McCollum. 17 points in his last outing. Pass to Misi. Now Murray. To snap the cold streak. Adebayo grabs the board.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Zion Williamson, first personal foul. Second team foul.
These are his first free throws of the game.
MP.
Free throw good, MP.
Well, when you watch MP, you can see the burst he has on the floor. Very explosive young player.
Pelicans trail by 14. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Jones. Now here's McCollum. 6 to shoot. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. McCollum's gotten his second bucket on the night. Miami leading by 12. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the 76ers played really superb basketball. He added 43 points, and he did his work from both the floor and the free throw line. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Wiggins.
Well, that's already his second foul, and that puts the coach in a tough position.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. The Pelicans making a switch here.
Basket is good. Defensive foul. Zion Williamson, second personal foul. Third team.
Yeah, the first overall pick in 2014, Andrew Wiggins has carved out a nice career as a scoring wing.
Outside Murray. From downtown, nails it from beyond the arc. Murray's got 5 now.
Just 2 for 8 shooting early on. Maybe that hoop will help build some momentum.
Pass to Larson. 3-pointer. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Here's Murray. Adams grabs the miss.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Harris against Jordan. He takes it in. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Harris outside. There's a minute 17 left to play in the first. Murray can't get that one to fall.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Here's Jovic, pounded by Harris. MP scanning the floor. That shot missing. Great D that time from Murray. Pelicans trail by 19. Inside. And Harris throws it down.
And you can't let Harris get this close to the basket. When you do, this is what happens.
The drive by MP. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Now here's Jones. No made baskets yet. For 3, here's Harris. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Miami leading by 19. Pass to Adams. Here's Larson. Back to MP. That one doesn't drop. And so it's the Miami Heat up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. And don't go far. We'll be right back. We welcome you back to... I'm going with a new group.
Be up on them. Don't let them breathe, all right?
They've got Andrew Wiggins, Steven Adams out there with MP, and it's Jovic in at the 4-man position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for New Orleans. Last time they met was in New Orleans.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
Yeah, it wasn't their finest hour or finest 2 hours. It has to be a matter of pride for them this time. Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Pass to Misi. And here's Murray. Looking to end this cold spell. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
And, Coach, you look at DeJounte Murray, a 6'5", do-it-all guard.
Well, Brian, he's got the size and quickness to defend either backcourt position. Offensively, he's best with the ball in his hands, but he has developed his spot-up game to help the team.
And Grant, DeJounte Murray, a bit of a throwback player. He's comfortable attacking at all three levels.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he does a lot of work in the mid-range for a guard. He's very comfortable with any shot on the floor. Not shy about putting up a ton of attempts if that's what's needed.
From deep, MP. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
And you could sense the difference in energy. They were keyed up, jumping on mistakes. They just outworked them.
And nice muscle from Williamson, accepting the hit and finding a way to finish.
Zion Williamson seems intent on silencing all the doubters moving forward, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he's not taking any more questions about conditioning. His physicality and play really answer that question now. He has been looking better than ever. That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Pass to Murray. Puts up a three. Misi, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Misi's got his first points of the night.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Pass to Murray. Williamson outside. Just 5 on the clock. Rebounded by Jovic.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
MP outside. Here's Larson. Pass to Jordan. Adams a screen. Puts it up. Pelicans cleared away. Misi's got a rebound, number 5 here tonight. Now here's McCollum. The three is up. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
MP outside. Sinks the 15-footer. Jordan's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Nice form on that jumper. MP with some solid fundamentals for a player just starting his career.
Murray against MP. Now here's Murray, guarded closely. Beyond the arc. Offensive board. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Miami out in front, just dominating this one. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Miami Heat.
Whoa, I love seeing a team spread the ball around like this. The difference in assists is the difference in this game right now, Ernie.
This is one of those just keep doing what you're doing. If they can, I expect this lead to grow. And guys, let's take a moment to recognize the top performer for each squad thus far. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And how about his dime dropping in the first half? That was something else.
Well, it's nothing new for him. They are at their best when he's setting the table like that.
Second half underway. Here's who Willie Green's got on the floor. Murray and McCollum make up the talented backcourt. Trey Murphy out there with Zion Williamson. And it's Misi in at center, filling out the middle. The Heat shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. MP outside. Second chance shot. 2 points. That one goes. Jordan's got 29 points.
Oh, a wise move by MP, calling his own numbers in the two-man game.
Pass to Misi. Outside Murray. Stan, you started as an assistant in the NBA back in 1995. Now, all of these years later, for a coach, what's been the biggest change, you think?
Well, I think the biggest change, Brian, has been that we don't practice as much. There's much less time spent on the court with your team. It's more done in terms of film and individual work and not 5-on-5 type practice like it was back in 1995.
You mean to say we're talking about practice?
That's exactly right.
And here's New Orleans now, after the basket by Miami. Here's Murray. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart.
The previous play is under review.
The thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the ref.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Now here's Williamson. He has 6. Pass to Murray. Again, the miss by Murray.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Jordan, hero outside. Back to Jordan. Adebayo passes to Jordan. To the inside. Hero, no good. For New Orleans, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. McCollum finds Murray. Shoots over Hero. Murray's shot is good. Murray's gotten 4 this quarter.
So dangerous in the two-man game. Murray used that screen to perfection.
Here's MP. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Williamson's got 5 rebounds tonight. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Zion Williamson is a 1 of 1. His teammate CJ McCollum told him, your ceiling is unlike anything the NBA has ever seen, but it's up to you to take full advantage of whatever it is. You can be as good as you want to be. This game will go where you take it. Brian?
You know, Allie, at his best, he is unstoppable. Now here's Hero. He has 7.
Well, this is certainly not the game he was hoping for offensively, but they've been able to find points as a team even without his contributions.
Hero against Murray. "13 feet out." The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. Count that bucket.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Pass to Misi. Outside Murray. Williamson outside. takes a three. And Hero grabs the board. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. The drive by MP, and the shot goes in.
I love the determination that MP showed there. He is developing into an absolute bulldog.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Now here's Murray. 11 points in the game. Converts on the jumper, an easy 2. Murray's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's athletic and deceptively long. Murray is excellent at using those advantages to get all the way inside.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. And this is what the schedule looks like for Miami. On Saturday, they kick off a road trip to Charlotte, where they'll take on the Hornets. And then Monday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Dallas Mavericks.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Mitchell's checked in for Miami. Murray scanning the floor. Lets it go from deep. Rebound Miami.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Here's Mitchell. The rebound by Murray. For New Orleans, they've gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Williamson. Jacks up a 3. And again, New Orleans, no good. And it's Jaquez with the ball for the Heat. When this one's over, they'll be off to Charlotte as they take on the Hornets. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. All right, Stan, if you had it your way, who would you want to see in the dunk contest?
Well, Brian, look, I want to go back to the glory days when the most recognizable guys in the game were the ones that participated. Michael Jordan, Dominique Wilkins. I think if we could get guys like Zion Williamson, Ja Morant, that would be fantastic. But it's got to be the names out there that people know.
Miami making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. Pass to Harris. With the fadeaway. And Walton pulls it down. Walton's got his 4th rebound in this one. And he lobs it up top. And Adebayo slams it in.
Well, that's on the defense there. You can't let Bam get primetime positioning inside.
New Orleans has gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the third quarter. Outside Murray. There's the triple. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds in the game. Shot from 16. And Wiggins gets it to go. The assist by Jordan. Wiggins has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
He's so effective from the mid-range. When Wiggins senses an opportunity to score from there, he doesn't hesitate at all.
Harris on the wing. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Yeah, Harris is all heart. He won't relent on the play and ends up getting an and-one.
Williamson is checked in for the Pelicans. C.J. McCollum comes in for Boston.
Way to go, everyone. Let's hear it for you.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. They've got MP, also Bruce Brown out there. And it's Jovic in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Miami. All right, Stan, what's one rule you'd change if you could be commissioner for a day?
Well, first thing I want to know, Brian, if I get to be commissioner for the day, for that day, do I get Adam Silver's salary?
100%.
Brian, I'd get rid of all the replays.
All the replays. No more reviews. Human factor.
No reviews, no challenges. Let's play the game and keep the flow of the game going.
Clock at 6. Tries again. Again! What an avalanche!
Not too many players have punished NBA defenses like he has.
And he continues to do it on a regular basis. He now stands at 4th in career 40-point games.
His ability to adapt to any situation is most impressive. Only the greats like Jordan, Kobe, and Chamberlain have gotten to 40 points more often.
Novic's shot is off. For New Orleans, they've gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. They kick it out to Murray. Over MP. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
At the line for the Pelicans, Misi.
And he drops the first. And that's good as he hits both shots. Well, Grant, it appears that league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, BA. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
Connects from downtown.
Yeah, just another thing MP does for this team. Space the floor.
Williamson passes to Murray. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist. Williamson's got 4 assists in the game. The Heat have gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the fourth. From deep, Jordan. He drops it from range. MP's got 47 points.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Pass to Misi. Back to Murray. Lays it up and banks it in. Murray's got 12 points here in the second half.
And when he gets to the rim like that, it's almost impossible to take away options for Murray.
That's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Miami ball.
MP outside. Who poked away. And stolen by Murray. Williamson left side. And the league has made it clear, Grant, it sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, BA, it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future, after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
Brown finds MP. The Pelicans pull it in. Knocks it loose. Throws it up high, and down it goes on the lob.
Yeah, nice pass by MP. You know, he knows how to run an offense.
Here's McCollum. Out left to the wing. Williamson left side. And again, New Orleans no good.
The fall away, upping the degree of difficulty. You wonder if perhaps they could have gotten a better look.
Here's Jovic. Back to MP. Walton passes to Jordan. Five on the clock. Pass to Walton. Takes the three. That shot, no good. For New Orleans, they've gotten 8 of 15 during the fourth quarter. Jordan with it. Walton passes to Jordan. On the wing, MP from deep. He can't hit that time.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Back to Murray. Coach, what's the challenge of NBA travel like?
Well, look, all of us in the NBA just have to come clean on this. We travel on first-class charters. We're taken care of as well as you can possibly be taken care of. It's just that there's a lot of travel in an NBA season, and if you're on the coast, you probably feel it a little bit more even than the teams in the middle of the country.
Shot is good, off the back rim and in. Jordan's got 49 in the game.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on, they're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Count that one.
Yeah, 2 tough points from Murray. He's got some grit to his game.
.143 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Walton passes to MP. Adams with a screen on Murray. MP drives in. Good! That's another bucket! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Okay, young man. We see you, MP. We know you for real.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. .133 left in the fourth quarter.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Heat.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And for the year now, they've chalked up 35 wins.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
Steps back, just 5 to shoot. Williamson outside. This one for 3. Here's Misi. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. .29 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Murray against Jordan. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Yep, that one goes.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
McCollum outside. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. We'll see you next time.
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow. Another day, another win. Good work. Good night.
Should be easy work.